Good evening and welcome to the Spring Orchestra Concert. I just want to have another round of applause for our woodwind quintet, student-led. We have our concert sort of set up a little bit differently tonight than usually in the spring, in that we are doing our full pieces first and then we are ending with our string orchestra pieces at the end, obviously. So our next piece has become a real favorite of the orchestra's from Beethoven's Seventh Symphony, the second movement. We hope you enjoy. Okay, we have a little change in our program. We are not going to be hearing Stairway to Heaven tonight, I'm sorry, but if you come back next year, you may hear it. I wanted to take a moment to recognize all of the students in all of the sections who made various festivals this year. And I'm going to copy Mr. Cooper, and he always does like the person who made the most, and then kind of we add to it. So it's really great to do it that way. So we had one student this year who made it to regional orchestra, which means that he auditioned for districts, made it through districts, and then through, which is very competitive, and then also made it to the region level, and that student is George Balchunas on bass. Joining George at district orchestra was Sarah Waronko on oboe, and she actually played an English horn solo as well. Okay, then joining them at counties, this is kind of a longer list. So this is senior counties. So this is grades 10 through 12. Robbie Dalton. I'll call all their names, then you can give them a round of applause. Robbie Dalton, Zach Walter, Megan O'Keefe, Andy Kaczynski, Verity Lee, Connor Cortez, Jillian Schmitz, Lydia Yenser, Jocelyn Powell, Stephanie Lamb, Matthew Kidd, and Cedric Nguyen. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Did I miss anyone? I don't think so. Oh, and Ryan Tuckman. Whoops. And then we had two students from the high school. It's really only open to 9th graders who made it to junior counties, and that was Jeffrey Dalton and Krishna Nayak. All right. Thank you. You may all sit down. Okay. So if you guys, just those of you who, play multiple instruments, want to come on down, that'd be great. The rest of you can just stay put. There's 3 more songs, so. Okay. Our next piece this evening is Oblivion. We did a piece earlier in the year by Astor Piazzolla, Tango, Libertango, and this next piece features Stephanie Lamb on violin solo. Okay, it is the time of the night where I give my senior spiel, and usually our concert is actually after the banquet, so I've had some kind of opportunity to prepare myself for this, and maybe have even given it once already, but this is the big debut. So, I had to write it all down because there are some very special things I wanted to say about the senior class. First of all, some of them were the first class of 6th graders that I ever taught. So it's been a long haul. Before we perform our final piece this evening, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize some very important people in this ensemble, our seniors. Most of them I've had the pleasure of knowing anywhere from 4 to 7 years. Whether I got them in 6th grade, and that was an experience. Your first teaching 6th grade is unlike any other grade. So I learned a lot from them. Or for the first time in 9th, there have always been a few themes from the students in this class. They are a group of musicians who, first of all, are kind. They have always been a group of respectful people to both their peers and to me. Even on their worst days, they are the nicest group of kids that I have ever taught. They have always, they smile, and they are eager to please. They work hard demonstrating maturity and integrity. When we have a rough rehearsal day, they know it, and we all take a big sigh together. There are a number of natural leaders in this class, individuals who may not study privately or have, some natural born talent for playing an instrument, but they take the initiative and they strive to be better. And I really respect that. At the same time, there's also tremendous talent in this class, and I've always appreciated how those individuals know when to step aside and to support each other and how to let others shine. They are humble, and I would imagine that if they could leave any kind of legacy to their peers in orchestra, it would be to impart their values of kindness, respect, and integrity. The most amazing thing about these seniors is that they have been this way from day one, from the first time that I met them, years ago. And watching them mature has been a privilege, and teaching them has been an honor. Seniors, when I call your names, please stand so we can acknowledge your class with applause, and just hold your applause until I've read all of these names, which make me very sad. Heather Geist, Emily Karras, so yeah, stand up, good. Madeline Karras, Brooke Klinger, Andrew Kaczynski, Sarah Reinbrecht, Kayla Schaub, Mary Vitelli, Taylor Wolf, Natalie McKinnon, Hope Martin, Jillian Rutkowski, Connor Cordes, Claire Payan, George Balchunas, Zane Elgogari, Matthew Kuck, Jillian Schmitz, Lydia Yenser, Verity Lee, Heather Forbes. Did Zane ever make it? No. Zane Schober. Aaron Rutt, Robert Dalton, and Jared Kramer. And I just want to scan one more time, and it makes me very sad. Please give them a round of applause. Our final piece this evening
Yeah, you're trying to skip ahead. That's not cool. We actually figured this wouldn't be a surprise, so we actually asked her before this one she would like us to say something, and now she's trying to skip us.
Okay.
Let me unfold this.
Okay.
Paper's tricky. All right. Not walking.
Yeah, don't you?
So first off, I'm always just blown away by the patience that Mrs. Kuhn has, because she has to deal with a bunch of teenagers at 8:30 in the morning, and we're horrible. We're sitting there trying to eat a late breakfast, trying to text people, Snapchat people, trying to nap.
There are bagels, and they sell them right out there.
The school is, yeah, they're helping our addiction. It's not healthy. So from the entire orchestra, I'd like to say thank you for your patience. And then on a more personal line, I want to start with a personal story. So in elementary school, I actually played the baritone and the cello. I did not like playing the cello. I thought elementary school orchestra sounded horrible. And if you've ever heard one, hear it out, how just like impossibly out of tune it is, I'm sure you agree with me. So going into middle school, I did not plan on continuing to play this cursed instrument. Mrs. Kuhn unknowingly changed that, and that's completely changed who I am today. So ever since then, I've gotten incredible opportunities. I've played throughout Italy. I've played in a courtroom. I've made money playing different gigs. On a even more personal level, it's given me self-confidence, and it's also given me a sense of identity that I've carried with me throughout the last few years. So I don't really know who I'd be today without you, and luckily I don't need to find out. So.
I'm proud of you. Office art. I love it. Thank you so much.
There's more?
Oh, there's more. Thank you. Yeah, they show them. Oh, open it. Oh my gosh. Someone folded little birds. That's really cool. Ooh. No, there's birds on the tissue paper, like origami birds.
Courtesy of Natalie.
Oh, of course it is.
She made like 10. I made one.
Yes, I cut them out of
It's really just a bag of tissue paper. I could just wear this around my neck, actually.
It'll be good when you have kids. Like,
It'll be good. I already have kids. Oh my goodness. Card. Is this toilet paper?
Toilet paper.
I wonder whose music. Like there's music on it. I wonder.
We wanted to get you something practical.
At some point, I'm gonna have to figure that out.
To be fair, at first we thought it was ribbon.
Oh, I thought it
Yeah.
was ribbon too at first, but no,
Yep.
it's definitely
Nope,
toilet paper.
Steepy.
It's good to know. And pins.
Cute pins.
They have butterflies on them.
Butterflies.
I like butterflies, and I like pins a lot because I like to sew. And here's ribbon. Thank you. Can I open this later? Okay. Thank you. I'm a little front heavy, and I'm like always worried I'm going to fall off this stage. And so if you notice that I'm taking awkward bows, it's because of that. All right. Well, yes, I'm front heavy because I'm pregnant. You're right. Okay. I'm in the home stretch, though, so.